Hey there, Tara here at Oh What the Gut, where we discuss everything to do with gut health. It's Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024. Today, I want to talk to you about a book that could be a real game changer for those of us dealing with Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis. It's called Crohns and Colitis Flare Stopper by Galina Kotlyar. Now, this book is more than just a read. It's a guide to understanding and managing these conditions. Make sure and watch till the end, as I will share the secret to why Galina's Flare Stopper protocol is so successful. This book is a tested guide to effectively stop IBD flare-ups. Now, as someone who has had flare-ups due to Crohn's disease, it's refreshing to have found information on how to stop them. Most available information out there talks about alleviating IBD symptoms. Also, the medical community does not yet understand fully the causes of IBD, and Galina uses fact-based science and research to discuss potential causes, and she includes her sources from prestigious university and medical institution studies in the book. First off, let me introduce you to the author, Galina Kotlyar, by reading to you the About the Author section in her book. Galina Kotlyar, MS, RD, LDN, is a holistic nutritionist and licensed registered dietitian with over 30 years of clinical experience. She is also a former fully recovered IBD patient. After being diagnosed with ulcerative pancolitis, she went through a full cycle of conventional medical treatments, as well as some alternative medicine treatments that failed to cure her. Doctors told her that a colectomy, which is a surgery to remove the colon, was her final option. She declined the surgery and chose to find a natural alternative. After decades of medical research and clinical work, she created the Flare Stopper system that stopped her own flare and fully healed her inflamed ulcerated colon. This system has been used by many of Galina's clients with an astonishing success rate. What impressed me the most about her was right off the bat were the words holistic and fully recovered. Why? Because like many of you, I don't want to take a pill to make my symptoms go away, only to have them return over and over. And she fully recovered, which means who are you going to listen to for advice about Crohn's? Obviously someone who fully recovered, right? The main topics of the book are how to quickly stop bleeding, diarrhea, and cramps, how to remove hidden triggers of IBD symptoms, how to remedy malnutrition by improving absorption of nutrients, and finally, simple, effective, life-saving tips and modalities never discussed before for ultimate gut healing of Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. Her system is backed by numerous scientific studies conducted by renowned medical research facilities and doctors. The book is an intro to new evidence-based approach that challenges the official position of the medical community that IBD is an incurable autoimmune disease. She encourages readers to look at the studies themselves, which are outlined in the book, as well as patient testimonies at knowyourgut.com/testimonials. Galina's 30-year clinical research qualifies her to share practical tools for clients and readers alike to achieve fast, long-lasting remission. This book is an especially unique resource for people who are looking for alternatives to surgery. Of course, Galina recommends, as do I, that any choice be made with patients and their doctors. At the beginning of the book, there are two stories from two different patients, one with Crohn's and the other with pancolitis, who suffered for years and then found remission using the flare stopper system. Galina shares her story of being misdiagnosed and how the treatments she was given made things worse because her form of colitis meant strictly avoiding certain treatments. She highlights the importance of getting properly diagnosed. She discusses tips on how to find the right doctor, what tests you should ask for, and how to discuss your symptoms, which we all know are some of the worst you can have. Galina goes into great detail about what she has learned from the different physicians she has worked with over the years, of her journey to find a cure and how and what each contributed. She illustrates conventional treatment plan and its flawed thinking. Conventionally, you take drugs to suppress symptoms, which equals suppress the problem, to next get surgery to remove the organ, which removes the problem. Then she has the reader ask the question, can doctors effectively treat disease if they don't know the cause? And if the doctors don't know the cause of IBD, why are they telling you there is no cure? This is the basic logic within the whole book, Cause and Effect. Through her research, her conclusion is the following causes IBD: pathogens like bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites, and toxins from drugs, inflammatory foods, chemicals, environment, and stress. In fact, during the time she was discovering root causes, the medical establishment was also discovering that IBD is in fact not autoimmune. Galina quotes in the book the opinion of WebMD. The term inflammatory bowel disease, IBD, describes a group of disorders in which the intestines become inflamed. It has often been thought of as an autoimmune disease, but research suggests that the chronic inflammation may not be due to the immune system attacking the body itself. Instead, it is a result of the immune system attacking a harmless virus, bacteria, or food in the gut, causing inflammation that leads to bowel injury. In my own research, I have found the work being done on understanding the gut microbiome and the integrity of the gut lining are directly correlated to a healthy immune system and not a poor immune system contributing to an unhealthy gut. Galina points out in the book that a healthy gut contains 80% good bacteria and 20% bad ratio to provide a healthy balance, and that dysbiosis, or the breakdown of healthy digestion, is caused by bacteria or toxins, causing an immune response. So we need to have an 80-20 ratio of bacteria in our gut for health. Whenever the tight junctions that make up the lining of the gut are broken, bacteria are then able to pass through and the body begins attacking them. This is leaky gut, and it causes systematic inflammation and all the symptoms of IBD. The cycle goes like this: pathogens and toxins cause dysbiosis, causing leaky gut, causing an impaired immune response, resulting in systematic inflammation and IBD. Once Galina understood the causes, she was able to work on the system to address them, resulting in the flare stopper. Now, let's review the toxins, what they are, how to avoid them, and heal their damaging effects. There are 4 toxins outlined in the book: drugs, dietary toxins from processed or inflammatory foods and water, environmental toxins, and emotional stress, anger, resentfulness are also toxic to the body. Drug toxins include NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory medication, found in all kinds of medications from over-the-counter pain meds to birth control. Antibiotics kill good gut bacteria, and we get them from taking them when we are sick and also in the food we eat. They are in our food because giving animals antibiotics increases food production. Antibiotics foster antibiotic drug-resistant bad bacteria. Gut-damaging foods include GMO foods, trans fats and refined oils, sugar, artificial colors, food preservatives, food additives, artificial sweeteners, emulsifiers, citric acid, and alcohol. You can avoid these chemicals by eating a whole foods grass-fed diet. Avoiding the middle of the grocery store is always sound advice, and all of these chemicals are listed on labels as ingredients. The chemicals we allow to go into our food is appalling, and it's illegal in almost all developed countries except the United States. These are in our foods to make them last longer, not cake, look appetizing, taste good, addict us, and they are killing us. I will go into much greater detail on these in my next video, as I have seen tremendous results in focusing on eliminating these from my diet. Environmental plastics. BPA, which has been found to cause IBD and cancer. Personal care products containing parabens, formaldehyde, and phthalates. Avoid these chemicals by checking products at ewg.org. Cookware containing Teflon and PUFAs. These are forever chemicals and some silicone and aluminum products. Avoid by using glass or stainless steel cookware and containers. Chemicals in the water can be avoided by filtration, and Galina suggests bottled water is no safer than tap water. I will go into more detail about environmental toxins and how they affect the gut in a later video. Lastly, she discusses the importance of maintaining a healthy mood, reducing stress, and getting plenty of sleep. In chapters 4 and 5, Galina discusses the infection-causing pathogens for IBD triggers and the importance of proper tests and diagnosis for effective treatment of IBD, which you can get more details from her book. For the purposes of this review, I wanted to point out the topics discussed and the areas of the book that helped me the most in my journey. Galina outlines step by step each of the conventional treatments of IBD and all of the potential side effects. She then dives into her flare stopper system, which focuses again identifying cause, eliminating, and healing. She designed a 2-phase process. The intro phase is 14 days to stop the bleeding and diarrhea and abdominal pain. The transitional phase is 7 days to help your body build a healthy colon lining. She lists recipes, which include supplements, vitamins, and healing spices. Remember, the flare stopper is holistic based and can be done on your own without prescription and should be discussed between you and your physician. I promised I would share the secret to why the system works, and it is because it eliminates all the causes of inflammation. I can't stress this enough. It is a treatment protocol that focuses on eliminating all the causes of inflammation. And equally as important, brings the gut back to equilibrium. So whatever reason you are diagnosed with Crohn's or colitis, you must narrow down the causes, eliminate them, and then start the process of healing. Galina has created a protocol which includes ingredients and duration for for stopping a flare, and then the recipe for returning to good health. I will conclude with an excerpt from her book. If you are desperate to poop normally again, this book is for you. The Flare Stopper System was created by Galina Kotlyar for people with IBD. It's backed by over 30 years of research, clinical experience, and more than 200 scientific studies. Start your day with a healthy poop, just like you did before you got sick. No more chronic diarrhea, no more debilitating bleeding, no more excruciating pain and cramping. If you have ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease, the Flare Stopper System can help you quickly get out of prolonged and painful flares, even if you stopped responding to medications and natural supplements. This is Tara, and this system worked for me and has greatly improved my understanding of my disease, what causes it, and how to find and maintain remission. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this information was helpful and informative. I look forward to sharing with you again in future videos all things related to gut health. Thanks, everybody.